Aquarius, welcome to your predictions for September 2022. We are going to get started here. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Other than that, I am going to get started into this current reading. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section, or you can always get a hold of me on my social media below. Also, if you would, check out your love readings. That'll be at the end of this reading, so make sure you check those out so you have both of your predictions. I am going to go over this current energy really quickly. And as I shuffle or do any of these things, please feel free to go ahead and hit subscribe. Click the bell so you don't miss any of these upcoming readings. See where you are current energy-wise. Okay, so you do have some fulfillment within your life. I feel like there's definitely some sort of fulfillment in your current energy. But I do also feel like there's some instability, and it's kind of like almost like you're just trying to put it under the rug. You're like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got this. It's not a big deal. I will be over here just hanging out. No worries. The instability, the structure that is not here. I'm not able to manifest, but I'm fine. I'm totally fine. So I don't know, like, if you are actually fine. So current energy is just indicating to me that, yeah, you may be accomplished in some places. I really feel like there's something going on as far as not feeling like good. So let's find out what is going on. This will give us a little more information and get us into September predictions. So let's find out our most immediate concern when we hit our month of September. This could be an experience. It doesn't have to necessarily be a concern, but it's definitely going to tell us all that we need to know as far as getting into an obstacle and anything we need to know about that as well. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I feel like there is, I mean, you're acting, again, as grounded as fucking possible right now. I feel like you're definitely just kind of like really staying to the business of things. You're really just trying to relate to the financials, the materials of your life, maybe just dealing with your ego or just the physicality of yourself. But I definitely feel like you're like, you know what, I'm fine, I'm good, everything's fine here. I'm down to earth, I'm on it, I'm reliable, I'm supportive. Great, wonderful. But you also have an immediate concern when you hit September, all having to do with feeling like you're being judged harshly. Now, you could also be judging somebody harshly, but it could be the other way too. So it's, again, however this aligns. But I feel like there's definitely a feeling of judgment. So even though, and what's kind of influencing that is that, you are reliable, you are on top of it, but a lot of times on the inside, you feel like you're neglecting other things, or you're over-focused on other things, or maybe you feel over the situation, but you don't want to say that in fear of getting judged harshly. Now, this has to do with, being at work, most likely, I'm feeling like, or wherever you are dealing with your spiritual stuff, maybe a community, but wherever you had potential opportunities, some sort of a place to build something. I feel like there's an ending coming, and this is coming to an ending, these burdens that you're feeling, okay? So in September, just know that, by the ending of September, most likely, you're going to be in a place where it's fine. You're going to wipe your hands of it, no big fucking deal, okay? You're going to be able to let go of those burdens and just finally, maneuver your way through work, or, maneuver your way through your spiritual community without feeling that judgment, okay? But I know I can feel this. There's definitely some sort of a vibe, you feeling like you're being judged, but yet you're not able to communicate that, and you're definitely trying to hide underneath the layers of, your physical, I'm good looking, I'm physically in an okay space. But, your inner child's like, whoa, no, Aquarius is not okay. Let's find out. What is the biggest obstacle that Aquarius is going to face here with this situation? Empress, Strength in reverse, Knight of Wands. That is in an upright position. Okay, so the biggest obstacle here is I feel like you're not nurturing yourself Not one fucking bit. I don't think there's any type of nurturing going on here. I feel like if there was any, this would definitely be in an upright position. I feel like if you got a little self-care, if you were loving on yourself a little bit more, mothering yourself even, you were just adding, you know, as much love as you do to your own child or your own pet. Like, I mean, you could technically do that for your own damn self is how I'm feeling. But again, the influencing factor on that is you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to that inner deep wisdom. You are not listening to the things that you need to be listening to when there's action that is needed, okay? And then we use that strength, we utilize that courage, and we're like, this is thebomb.com, I've got this shit, I'm good to go. But what I need to say here and convey is that being vulnerable and self-care are very, very hard things to do for people. All people, we all do it. We're all like, oh, you know, I'm fine, but you're running ragged and you're not fine and you're not talking about it. You're not telling anyone because you're in a place of, you know, needing some more courage to do so maybe. I feel like the likely outcome of this obstacle in specific, this needing some self-care and taking care of yourself and, you know, gaining access to some sort of strength, hopefully to get there. But the likely outcome here is to just really continue looking to build. You're really just going to like maybe even go backwards, okay? I really feel like you're going to exhaust yourself, and that's kind of where this is headed. So I definitely feel like that's kind of where you're going with it. So any potential or seeking or determination is all going into, you know, the wrong direction, if you ask me. I really think it's the wrong direction, but that's just me. What else do we need to know here that's fading in the past? Whoop. Let me grab it. Hold on. Six of Swords, reverse, Star upright, and then we have our Knight of Swords that's in a reverse. Okay, so this is definitely something that is in the past. It's not something that you're communicating about. It's something that you might have not even dealt with. I'm not even quite sure. But I do feel like there definitely was some sort of, almost like, because of some sort of information, the balance emotionally and mentally is completely off, okay? So I feel like there could have been some indecision here, or it put you in some place of a confusion. Maybe even put you in a place where you were like, I want out of this, and kind of turned you away, and you're kind of like moving away, but kind of like in a slow way. I don't think it was like quickly or anything. However this resonates or aligns with you, I definitely feel like there was some sort of a plan, okay? There's always a plan, right? We always have a plan. We always have this thought and this idea. I just don't think it, like, whatever this is that is in the past for you that you're really trying to let go of, this is definitely something that is, it came in and it came out really quickly. So it was like in and out, just kind of like a sword. Definitely. Definitely so. And I feel like anything of the influencing factors around the situation, with these in reverse, it's just so confusing because what you're wanting is balance. What you're wanting is, you know, some sort of a baby. I mean, I feel like you could have wanted a baby at one time. I feel like you could have wanted to nurture and add to, you know, the womb. I mean, in some way. I mean, that's how I'm feeling on this situation. I feel like the inspiration was here, the timing was here, but it's like the planning for some reason went awry. Again, came in quickly and left quickly. That's how it felt. And even you, likely outcome of that situation, again, is just like out. Very sharp. It was very sharp at the ending. I just have to say, maybe you're not taking care of yourself because you have lost something. Maybe you've lost a baby. Maybe you've lost the opportunity to have a baby. Maybe you just missed your fertility date. I definitely feel like that this is screaming to me that the information that you got and that was communicated to you was very much in resistance too. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. So that would have a lot to do with why you're in a place where you're lacking all the vitals to be in self-care and to take care of yourself and to love yourself even. Okay, and these burdens, yeah, these burdens would be heavy as fuck. And no, nobody wants to hear about it, of course. Yes, nobody wants to hear about, you know, me losing a baby or, you know, me losing my dog down the street or whatever. Nobody wants to hear about loss. Period. But fuck them. Fuck them. Tell them you feel like shit, though. Tell them you feel like shit. It's fine. Aquarius, we ain't got to be good looking and perfect all the time. Come on. You don't got to be a hero today, especially if you lost a baby. Now, this can resonate female, male. if you lost a baby, you lost a baby. Or if you lost something in that and it made your heart hurt and it put you in this place where you're just junk and not taking care of yourself. Okay? All right, circumstances that are officially coming up. We do have some decisions that you're going to be having to make upcoming. This is having to do with some sort of deep love, deep intuition. It could even have something to do with you being at a crossroads with your lover. I mean, quite sure yet. Yeah. So the influencing factor around this crossroads, or why you're having to make a choice, is because there is lack of fulfillment here. At one time you were feeling like content, but now there's no fulfillment. It's almost like it has pushed you into a place of confusion and indecision, and making a decision is not what you want to do. Not even right now, but there's a breakup. Two of Cups in reverse. There is definitely some sort of a breakup, and this needs acknowledged, okay? It needs acknowledged. You need to make a decision. You need to make a choice, and I feel like the conflict is here. The indecision is here. The unrealistic, almost like the unrealistic emotions or communication, or, you know, back and forth between you two. I think that this has really fucked some shit up for you. So in September, things are going to be really heavy still. Let's get a likely outcome for September, though, so that we can get away from all that negativity. Give Aquarius a nice little likely outcome. Where are we at? Okay, here we go. Okay, so finally getting into a place of accomplishment. Aquarius, you will be walking away from that love stuff. You're gonna be walking away from it. You're gonna be walking into, you know, your shit. You're gonna have to get to your moon. Okay, you're gonna be walking towards all the anxiety, all of the dark, deep shit that you don't want to deal with. You will be walking towards that and away from love, most likely. Okay, and again, what's influencing around that is that somebody is not a dad. Somebody lost a baby. I can't even tell you. Losing a baby, or even being abusive. I mean, at this point, I'm just throwing a couple things out there because there's so many storylines here, it's not even funny. But the likely outcome is you will be walking away from this Emperor in reverse. That's who you're walking away from. And the King of Wands energy, this is definitely something that you're out of here, okay? So you're going to get into some action. You're going to get into some seeking. You are determined. You're going to move, looking to build into something, more adventure. You need something. Personal energy needs, you know, you need potential there. You need opportunities. And that's what you're headed. You're headed out of here. Away from this fucking pain. But remember, don't forget to deal with that anxiety and the moon stuff underneath the surface of things. You're gonna have to deal with that, okay? Because the intensity of the emotions that kind of wait for you are not fun. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. That was the longest reading in the world. I don't know why, but probably because it was painful and a drug. Okay, please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please and thank you. Go ahead and like this video if you would. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And thank you so much for, what do we have? 250,000 views. And plus we have, for subscribers, we have 2,169 as of yesterday. I haven't checked today. I know that it's changed a little bit, but thank you so much for everybody who has been here being supportive, commenting, liking. I don't care if it's negative, positive, it adds to and it helps, or else it facilitates something for me to do, you know. So thank you so much for that. And go ahead, check out Hangman Tarot on my YouTube channel and hit that member button for your incentives and your perks, and you'll get all these really cool things before everybody else. Other than that, go ahead, click the bell. You won't miss anything here. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.